Last session, the party had just managed their escape from the large Tanurak, riding on the backs of divine elks. As the party traveled through the forest, they ran into a search party with Kano and leading the helm. The search party trained their bulls on Theo and the rest, and I should say TakTak. Caelynn, believing that the party kidnapped Caelynn. She openly admits that she's the one that devised this plan, and it caused a commotion. then approached Mukano and Caelynn, breaking up the feud. Explained to Caelynn that the impending repercussion of her action might have caused on the tribe. When both sides of the party finally make it back to the village, they find all the neighboring tribes are at the tree's hearth, trying to discuss issues of the tribe. When Caelynn approached the hearth, her father came up to her, worried for her safety, and tried to understand the reason as to why she did what she did. Caelynn stood in the middle of the hearth and proclaimed that she was not kidnapped, but was the one that defied his wishes, on her own terms, to fight for her freedom from marriage. The tension rose soon after Caelynn had stated that, and her father looked bewildered at the situation, until the village shaman arrived at the hearth to proclaim the prophecy, the rise of the Ta'apol. This news silenced everyone, and the shaman took Caelynn's side and warned everyone that Caelynn's action was for the benefit of the tribe. After that, Caelynn asked for the tribe to treat these foreigners with respect, and so the entire tribe obliged. Theo and TakTak received a room to rest while a feast is being held in honor of Caelynn for her return home as a hero. During this time, TakTak and Theo both lived a day in the life of the elves, enjoying the scenery and learning of the culture at the same time. Before the feast takes place, Caelynn decided to travel to the shrine of the Eywa to visit the shaman in hopes he would be able to answer some of Caelynn's questions. The shaman spoke of the powers of being a Ta'apol, and told her that the Ta'apol before her managed to use the powers for the age of the Arcanum, and that her mother was the one that set the entire tribe into a realm of relative peace. The shaman spoke of many druid circles like the one she had discovered laid out amongst the land, and she must find all of them to retrieve the sleeping spirit lying in the portal. She must use these divine acorns, hidden in the totem, to enter the realms of spirits and find the shaman. He told her that she has the power to change the fate of the tribe. If she does not change the tide of war, then all will be lost. After that, Caelynn tried to talk to her father, but her father was talking to suitors at the time, trying to engage Caelynn to another tribe to form a union. Caelynn and her father had a dispute, and to end it all, they agree on a deal. If she were to defeat Kuthra in a trial of the bear, the trial of the bear are for members of the tribe who want to become a full-fledged warrior. And since she wants to leave and be on her own, the trial of the bear is moved early for Caelynn. And if she were to succeed, then she may choose her suitor. Now let us dive right in with some time that has passed by. During this long rest with TakTak and Theo, TakTak managed to imbue Theo, his armor, with some magic and arcane properties, giving the armor a +1 bonus.
Oh shit! No.
It's a +1 bonus, right?
Feels good. Is it forever?
Yeah,
forever till it changes. Which, since we just leveled up, that might actually change. But that's all he did for last night.
Or we'll just put a little +1. Does it like shine or something? Like, what does it look different, or it just looks?
Yeah, it does. He managed to imbue. So there's a little bit of on the back of the armor. There's a little bit of magical ley lines that goes from the top half of the armor to the backside.
Well, I don't know what magical ley lines look like, so I'm just like...
Oh, they're like just strings of magical aura.
Did you put glip on my armor?
Trace it with magic. He kind of like points 2 fingers up in the air.
So you also use magic? Is that a thing that all gnomes do?
Quite a few. TakTak not as good as the other ones, though. They more shoot pew pews out of hand. TakTak, on the other hand, can only really put it on stuff.
Like pew pew? Well, thank you. I definitely need all the help I could get.
Especially since you lost your shield.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but I could find or make another one.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Do we hear like the party going on yet? No. We're just chilling.
No. This is
Sleepy time?
This is right before you enter your sleepy time.
Okay.
As TakTak takes a nap. And
It's like, I'm done.
Yep, and sleep time.
after he had finished imbuing your armor with some magical properties, Theo, you attempt to go to bed as you toss and turn on the hammocks. Although it's comfortable, you find yourself in a distraught, and when you finally lull yourself to sleep, you dream of a time of fire, burning buildings, people screaming, and you suddenly awoke. Cold sweat running down your face. You hop off the hammock to find some comfort, but to no avail. Comfort seems to elude you at this time.
I'll just check and TakTak, see that he's still asleep, and then...
Oh, he's resting like a child.
A good child. He's so tired from playing with Iwani in the pool. Like,
Oh no,
Exactly.
TakTak is normal. He is extremely tired.
So, I'm gonna grab like my med kit bag, and I'm gonna climb down the tree and just pass some time. Just gonna go collect some herbs.
You make your way around the tribe, climb down the vines to reach the base of this large rooted tree, with its roots extending so far down and so large that it props the tree up. And beneath the tree are, boulders or hills that seems to breed these kind of moss or plant life that you've never seen before. You might come across a certain flower around this area that seems to reminisce of a time where it was peaceful for you.
I'll pluck a couple of those.
As you pluck them, you think to yourself of a time where the one person you care about used to carry around these flowers. A time of peace for you. Until your silence was broken by a sound coming from behind you.
I'll quickly whip around to try to see what it is.
You just see a couple of elvish man and a woman looking at you, waving.
I'm
sticking their hand out. They don't wave.
I'm sweating. I thought there's something. I'll hesitantly wave back.
They greet you in in Elvish, welcoming you, laughing that you're picking these grass.
These blades of grass.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Katsi, right? Katsi.
Yeah, Katsi.
Katsi. Just kind of eavesdrop on them as they walk away.
As you eavesdrop on them, they're just murmuring to themselves that you could have just gone to the apothecary, like their version of an apothecary.
Oh. This pleb picking up this shit on the ground. Well, I'm gonna just keep doing that until I fill up my med kit and get enough for spares for a second.
So the thing about this is that you need to make this viable for your med kit. You need to convert these into medicine so that you're readily available in your med kit.
Okay.
So right now you need an herbalism kit to do so.
Damn it! I need to go buy one.
Again, you search around the tribe and you see Iwani crying a little bit. You hear Iwani crying behind one of the base of the trees.
Oh no.
Since you're on the ground, you can hear her crying.
Theoden will try to make it his presence known, not in a bad way, but just so she knows I'm coming, and I'll pull out one of the flowers I picked. Which is trash, but I'll give it to her. I'll be
you walk behind one of the boulders beneath the large rooted trees that house the elves to find her. Resting your hand on the moss of the boulder, she instantly looked over. Making your presence known, she instantly looked over and sees you. Her hair covers most of her face at the moment, and the mark on her face is smeared from the tears. And she looks at you, and she looks at the flower. She smiles. She laughs a little bit.
I say in my Elvish, "Sorry, I have nothing better."
She's surprised that you can speak a little bit Elvish. She feels actually quite intrigued by this notion. She takes the flower and says to you, "I know you are not one of us, but this means for someone who has come of age."
Oh.
Just proposed.
Wait, does it mean come of age of proposing? Or or her Caelynn?
No, it's basically for her Inkni Maya.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I didn't know. They're pretty. I can see why.
These flowers are meant for healing wounds and provide long life.
That's what I was.
Not that we else need it.
How long do you live?
We live shorter than most elves do, but we breed faster.
Ew.
Wow.
Just kind of
What are you doing down here?
I was looking for apothecary.
Oh, I can show you. This way.
But are you okay? You were crying?
She smiles, says, "I am fine."
Insight.
Go ahead.
17. Wait.
17. She's lying to you.
Do I feel like this is Actually, I don't know that's her dad. JK, I know nothing.
Yeah.
You fool.
But I just know she's sad.
Yeah, you are. You do.
Okay.
You just know she's sad.
Oh.
So, with that being said, she runs off to lead you to an apothecary. She leads you to a tree not too far from here, about a mile away. She climbs up the vine. She helps you up. You make your way up to one of the rounded huts that are built on the side of these trees. It then takes you inside, and you can hear and see the various nets with sort of these round objects inside of them dangling from the roof. Various tonics lied along the shelves, crudely made, by the way. Various tools and tables laid out around the house. She said, "Sanok." A woman comes out with her hair braided like dreadlocks, intertwined with the feathers of an owl. She has a headband around her. Head, and her eyes, reminiscent of a youthful gaze, gaze. She stares over at you, smiles. She speaks in a broken common and say to you, "Help?"
Herbalism kit? I say in Elvish.
Shocked by what you said, she says, "Oh, he says, do you speak Elvish?" In Elvish.
I say, I speak a little.
Yes, that is good.
I'm sorry, it's not good. Ewya,
No. It's good. It's good. It's good.
Get dunked.
It's good. Just shocked by it and smiles at the situation. Looking for something, kit, to make medicine.
Medicine.
She looks in the back, gives you some.
I like go to my pockets. I'm like, I have gold. Do you take gold? I don't.
She sniffs it.
No.
You open the pouch and she looks into it.
I only have one gold piece.
Oh, one gold piece?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All the money in
It's
the bag of holding.
Yeah.
She looks at it, she sniffs it. She bites on it. She,
No.
she says to you, "What is this?"
Precious metal.
You hear one. He says, "Mother, that is what they call gold." And the mother then looks confused, but grabs it anyways. Smiles pleasantly. Iwani says, "She'll take it. It's fair trade."
Oh, okay. Let's see. I mean, I don't really have anything else. Fine. Okay, well, thank you. Guess I'll head back down.
"I will help you."
Oh, thank you.
She walks across the bridge, a couple of bridges until you finally make your way towards your home. There, to where you rest, actually.
While we're walking, I want to ask her some questions.
Sure, what do you want to ask her?
I'm like stumbling. It's dark, I assume, right?
No, it is still light out.
Oh, it's so late.
It's getting towards the afternoon. I mean, it's getting towards dusk.
How do Elven tribes work? There's so many chiefs. Is there one that talks for them all?
No, shamans talk for us all.
But Caelynn commanded them all, and they listened.
She is different. Shaman said she is the Ta'apol.
And that is like a
The
head
big
shaman?
chief.
Oh.
She runs everything. Well, until all the shaman recognize her as a Ta'apol.
How do we get them to all see her as one?
My mother told me she must go on a spiritual journey. And come back, full-fledged Ta'apol. And bring knowledge to our village.
Your home looks so peaceful. Do you never see war here?
No. Our Ekton Amunhi is a powerful chief. He does not let bad things come to home.
Do other tribes, do they like to go to war?
We just want to protect our village and our forest. Mother said animals are getting scarce.
Do other tribes, Eywa Ekaton, Caelynn, she is so, like, pause to think about the word for a second, and I'm like, emotional? Merciful? Are other tribes, would they be willing to seek no war? Like, am I best selfish? I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, she laughs at this spectacle and she says,
Alliance? With other outside?
"We are not as savage as you think we are. We just want to live our life."
As do we.
Nods her head. She finally drops you off. She takes her leave and she says goodbye.
I say goodbye. I'll head back up the tree,
As you head back up the tree, you rest for the rest of the night until hours after dusk. You guys awoke to the sound of people hollering and screaming and yelling and cheering. Caelynn finally enters the home to wake you guys up. The elves only need 4 hours to rest.
Yeah, that's true.
That's right. I mean, are you guys is TakTak still sleeping when I walk in?
Oh yeah, both of them are still sleeping.
Oh, both of them are sleeping?
Finally got to sleep. And you woke me up.
I'm sorry. Caelynn will walk in and see that they're still sleeping and like kind of tilt her head like, hey, these guys got there for 4 hours. Why are they still sleeping? This is silly.
You got more than 4 hours.
Oh, they got.
Like, what?
She'll be real confused then. And then she'll. I assume that TakTak is just like dead to the world right now.
Probably snoring loud.
Like snoring, like
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, like sprawled. Like that's just how I'm picturing him. So she'll like look back and forth between them, and then she'll go over to Theo, and she'll like gently like touch his like arm, and to try and like wake him without trying not to scare him. She'll like.
I'll like he'll. I guess like the little tap, he like open his eyes and and like he'd be a little scared at first. He's like, Caelynn, what's going on?
I assume it's time for the celebration. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to double check. She'll like smile like down at him. It's time for the celebration. She'll look over at TakTak. Is he okay?
Yeah, he sleeps like that, I guess.
Ah. You've been sleeping for a long time. More than 4 hours.
Yeah. We need at least 8.
She'll tilt her head. That's so long.
It's called beauty rest.
She'll poke his chest and be like, you should sleep more then.
Ugh. I fake like it hurt. Okay. TakTak. Something
up, like
about
hair sticking up.
party. It's always sticking up. There's nothing unusual.
This is actually true, so yeah, so it's normal.
I just picture it like a little like
Flat on one
split,
side.
like flat on one side, like kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's not like combed or anything like that. It's like it goes every which way.
Caelynn will definitely laugh at his hair situation.
We're up to sleep inside of his eyes. Wow, okay. What? Wait, what are we doing again?
A party?
Oh, party.
Mm-hmm.
What's the party for?
For getting the totems back.
Oh.
She'll I assume she like sat down on like by the hammock kind of. So she'll stand up. And I get to do a fight. So
A fight?
So I convinced my father to go check out the cave with Tanurak.
They're going?
They left, but Now I'm betrothed again.
How did you get betrothed for that?
It's a long story.
Well,
But they are going to look. So that's good. And this time I have options. She'll like shrug.
what kind of options do you have?
Well, there's Taka, and then there's Kuthra, there's Tantan. Kind of, it looks too serious. And Kuthra's like a box, a brick, a dense. But
Oh.
and then Kano, but I do not like him. And then
It sounds like you don't like any of them.
not particularly, but I do what I have to, I guess.
Sorry. It's probably my fault.
I mean, technically, but they need to go see anyway. It was going to be a problem eventually.
How can maybe you can get out of it? Iwani said you have to go on a spiritual journey.
You talked to Iwani?
I did. She helped me gather herbs last night.
Oh.
Or today. What time is it?
It is.
It's the same day, but just night.
I'm so confused by the time. I'm just like, I can't tell. She was not feeling well emotionally.
Oh, was she sad?
Yeah, don't know why.
I think I know.
I tried to give her a flower.
Oh,
Did not work. It worked, but
oh, okay. She'll like chuckle a bit. I will let you two get ready.
wait, what? Why do we get ready?
Is TakTak going to do something with his hair? She'll like tilt her head and look at TakTak. It's like it is flat and not flat.
Tucker tilts his head the other way and just looks at her. What's wrong with that?
It is a look.
Oh,
He then runs his like hands through it, like, you know, brushing it up. And then it all kind of like flops down in the middle.
oh.
There we go.
Do we wear something different?
Do you have other outfits?
Oh, no.
Then I guess not.
Okay.
If you're ready, we can go.
I'll change my bandages, then I'll head out.
Do you need help?
Sure.
All right.
I'll pull out the herbs I got last night,
Mhm.
and then use those extras so I can have a full med pack.
All
You
right.
get what I'm saying?
Sure.
Okay. And then, so I'll pull out the amount I needed of the extras, and then I'll be like, TakTak, do you mind putting this in your magic box?
No mind at all. Tucker will scamper over with his little cube and open it up. Just drop it in.
Okay. How much is it?
For your med,
Yeah, my extras.
you just have enough to refill your med kit.
I know, but you said I could get some extras.
Oh, just extra ingredients, and you're not gonna make it into a med kit later on.
I will later on, but
Until now. Oh, so you probably 2 pounds worth.
2 pounds.
That can make you like about 4.
Cool. Yeah, I need all this stuff.
All the thing. Didn't you mention needing a herbalist kit or something like that, or do you already have one?
I just got one.
Oh, that's what you were doing over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. While you were napping.
Shoo.
So
TakTak was just having them dreams.
yeah, I'll like struggle, undo the shirt and then have her help me bandage.
Yeah.
So I can see your chest.
Yeah.
Finally, I did it!
Wait. It's not like you can understand what's on it anyways.
I know, but I'm gonna look.
She gotta find out.
I'm gonna find out, that's right. You're gonna
We'll
say
be
something?
jotting things down in his journal too the whole time. Because after that wonderful sleep and that level up, he's got ideas in his head with these new abilities.
Yes.
Like I did.
I got things, yay!
So you see a picture of Theo naked.
He's not naked.
Woo! Even better.
Right to it, yes!
But all said and done, Caelynn, they see the back of Theo and his friend. You realize, you have seen many battles and a well-seasoned warrior.
Mm-hmm.
As you finish the bandages on his arm and his chest, you see a mark on his chest that looks kind of familiar to you, but as of right now, you don't seem to recognize it.
Damn.
You paid no mind as you finish the bandaging, and he stands up, put on his loose outfit, and head out to the tree's hearth with TakTak and you. You guys arrive to onto the tree's hearth, and you notice that the Caelynn is wearing a very ceremonial outfit today, and she has a headdress with owl feathers sticking out of it, layered with different coated colors, as well as beads dangling from the side. These tiny beads are made from the stones that you find lying around here in this village. Quite rare and beautiful, as it glows with some sort of arcane properties to it. You guys head to the tree's hearth to find everybody, to find the middle of the tree's hearth to have stones light about in a circle with a large bonfire in the middle, with many wood elves dancing and singing and praising the land for the gift that Caelynn has brought home. The chief sits on a small pillow on the other side of the bonfire, right in front of his house. That's where Caelynn is going to be. As she leaves, as she's hanging out with you guys, singing and dancing, everyone goes quiet. The performance is about to happen. The same dance you saw earlier, but this time, a better view. You guys watch as the drums and the long horns of the wood elves. The long horns are played up top to the trees, not on the ground. As you can hear the sound billow out. A sound of like a very, very, very low bass that echoes throughout the entire tree. A compliment to the fast beating of the drums. Then it slows to bring out the dancers. And this time, it is just Iwani. Iwani walks out to the middle of the fire. She reaches her hand out gracefully towards the fire. You see beads are tied around her waist. Animal fur ties around her ankles. Markings along her body to make her look like a performer. You can tell that she's dressed up as some sort of like animal spirit. Probably like an owl. She has a small cape tied to a small strand of sorry, I shouldn't say small. A strand of cloth tied to her back and to her wrist to kind of form a wingspan. When she extends her hand out to the fire sparks. As plume of smoke kind of billows from the tip of it. She moves towards the audience, facing them, and slowly gyrates her hips in a circular motion, dancing to the beat of the drum. Her dance graces everyone as everyone kind of silently just goes ooh and ah. Entranced by the performance, everyone here receives 5 temporary hit points.
Ah, cool.
Oh, yay.
Thanks, Ewani. We're gonna need that later.
Imani flaps her wings like a bird as part of her dance, moving it up and down slowly and gracefully. She finally makes her way towards you, Theo.
Oh.
And playfully, because you're sitting down at this moment.
Okay.
And playfully put down a flower right in front of you as she stands up and spins back into dancing.
God damn it. Wait, pull myself.
The people around you, the elves around you, laugh and chuckles. Mukano laughed the loudest. And noticeably, he chuckles at the sight of it. As you see some elvish weavers come up to you and started to dip their hand in this like wooden bowl with ink in it and start marking your body.
Oh.
They do the same for TakTak.
Oh.
Yay.
And these markings are festive markings. It's part of you to enjoy the ritual as well. As they mark your body, they stand back and you hear Mukano laughs and chuckles at the sight that Theo got the mark of a growing person. So he's just like, oh, little boy.
Little child.
Yeah, basically.
God damn it. I don't know that, so. Yeah,
It's a practical joke they're playing on you.
yeah.
Even Caelynn gets a good chuckle at it.
No. I'm just holding on to my flower and enjoying the...
The longer you hold on to your flower, everyone laughs even louder. Because now you look like a child in waiting.
Oh. Theo, no.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just like looking around as they pick it up and they all laugh harder, and I'm just like, man, I can't win.
No, you can't. No, you really can't. You hear Mukano looks at you and you cut his eye and he says, eat flower. Like he motioned for you to eat the flower.
I'm inciting this shit.
Okay.
Right. 18. I'm proficient.
Okay, well, let's see if he beats you. No. He's jokingly making that motion and you know not to eat the flower.
I'm just like, yeah, and I point at him like, I ain't stupid.
He chuckles as he pulls up his cup, his wooden cup, and drinks it while chewing and laughing. He even has some water spilled down his mouth because he's just laughing so hard.
Aww. I'll get a good chuckle from all them laughing at me. You know, I'll drink whatever.
Finally, the performance comes to an end as Iwani finally says goodbye to the sacred flames and make her exit. And everyone cheers, yelping and crying out for what an amazing performance by Iwani. He walks over to Caelynn before she leaves. And bow in honor of Caelynn, dedicated to her, basically. At the ceremony, you're supposed to tap her shoulder.
Oh,
Caelynn.
then I will, because I know that, so I will tap her shoulder.
You rest your hand on her shoulder, and you tap it. She then stands up with the gleam in her eyes. She have done you proud. She removes her beads and gives it to you. You then make her way out behind the stage to change. As you hold on to the beads, you put it next to you where you sit. And the chief stands up and says, "Let us bring out the food." As rows and rows of elves carrying trays of food on palm leaves, they walk out with all sorts of food, from animals to plants to dishes like stew. They have everything. They all pour the stew into the cup that everyone receives. And you guys all take the food and bite into it and eat the feast. And during this feast, the king says some words, or the chief, I should say, and said to the party and everyone else, "Today is a very special day. My daughter has decided to embark on her journey. And to accomplish that, she must finish the trial of the Kongyi tribe. I have decided that she's now worthy and time for her to embark on it and finish at least this part of the journey." They stand up, smiling at
Caelynn.
Caelynn signaling you basically to come forward.
Oh, well, at that she'll stand up and walk forward.
As she stands up and walks forward, you see the drumming beats to a more steady, and you hear a sound of elven warriors and all of the elven people watching the show singing and chanting in a hymn. She's like, dum, 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 dum. And you notice that Caelynn kneels down in front of her father as Iwani bring out a bowl, and you see dip his hand into it. He raises his hand and put it on top of her chest to symbol a print of a bear. Then he marks her back to symbolize that she shall not turn her back on the battle.
Oh.
Then he bless her arms with it, like so. He press his hand on your shoulders to make sure that you fight with honor. Then he says, "Rise, Caelynn." As Caelynn rises, you guys, everyone, take a step back as they make room for the fight in the center. She walks over to the edge of the ring, so to speak, and waits for her opponent to finish his ritual as well. As you see a strong, sturdy-looking elven man who has a kind of like a square-like face and a close-shaven a ponytail as long down his back, reaching his waist, with a stone necklace that's round as your fist, the size of your fist, and a bear paw print as a tip of the necklace. He turns around as the marking has laid upon his body as well. He looks over at his opponent and walks up to her and quickly speak to her before the fight begins. He says to her, "Caelynn, it is an honor to finally fight you, a strong warrior like yourself. May this fight be a good one."
Caelynn will go ahead and nod at him. Can't say anything nice, don't say it at all.
He calmly walks back, and they get into a stance as both of you are facing each other off. You see him get in a stance where both of his hands are wide open like a bear. Okay, so this is how it's going to work. We're gonna make a couple of athletics check to see if you can beat him in a grapple contest.
Oh no.
Oh lord.
Athletics? I can't use acrobatics?
There are instances where you can use acrobatics to get away from his athletics. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. But in the beginning, you guys rush towards each other and break your neutral stance to kind of put yourself in a grappling situation. At this point, I want to see who has the upper hand in the charge. So both make an athletics check for me.
It's like sumo wrestling.
It really is.
Woo! I rolled a 14.
Yes. You get all the way up close to him as you guys, both hands interlock, I should say. And this time you're pushing him down, and then to a point where you grab your arm around his neck and pull him under. Right now, he's in a chokehold, trying to get out of your grip. You have to make an athletics, and he's going to make either an athletics or an acrobatic. He's going to choose athletics.
Oh.
Yeah. I rolled a 9, so.
Hold up. Inspiration that into disadvantage.
Are you sure he's just breaking out?
Oh, he's just breaking out? Oh, okay. No, he's breaking out.
Kidding. He's breaking out, and he's going to take this opportunity.
Okay.
You want to roll a disadvantage? What is it?
No, if it's just breaking out, then that's fine.
No, because he rolled natural 20.
I know.
Bring it
He
on.
breaks out of your grip and tries to go back into this neutral stance. But this time, he's going to use his extra momentum to push you to the edge of the ring.
Oh.
He's going to get advantage on his athletics check versus yours.
Do I have to do athletics or can I do acrobatics at this moment?
Do you want to get away?
I would like to try and slip away from him if he's trying to push me out of the ring.
Oh, okay, yeah. So go ahead and make an acrobatics.
Use that sweet acrobatic.
God damn it. I beat that. Hold on, I gotta do math though. Give me a second. 13.
13. Well,
Got him.
you beat him as he tries to hug you and push you away. You inadvertently slip and go under him. As quickly as nimble and agile as you are, you dodge his grapple and push. He turns around, almost falling over to the edge, facing you.
Yeah, push him off the edge.
Yeah, can I do that? Can I try and push him out?
Certainly. You want to make all right, you're going to press your advantage. Go ahead and make a d20 roll. It's going to be your athletics this time.
Okay, athletics. Okay. That's 18.
Oh! You push him out of the ring as you charge at him.
Woo!
He steps out of the ring. And as he steps out of the ring, he smiles. He nods as a good round.
Oh, round?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh's right.
Can't guarantee you can do that
During
more
this
than
time, TakTak, what would you be doing?
Watching the fight kind of with mild interest. Although... Damn it, I was going to see if I could help her cheat, but everything really requires touch. TakTak's just kind of watching.
All right, TakTak. Are you going to be rooting, cheering?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Are you going to be cheering and rooting for Caelynn? And oddly enough, you hear the steps of some elves, and he makes his way next to you, sitting, and he sits next to you. You see a tall elven man with quite a bit of markings along his body. Actually, they're tattoos, actually. They're not markings. And he has long red hair that's in like a mohawk. And it kind of trickles down into a braided ponytail.
Kano.
Mukano looks over at you and says, you small one. You funny.
TakTak will step up tree a little bit and look over at him. Just stare at him. Uh-huh. Small. Funny. Uh-huh.
He takes out a like a wooden gourd and pours more into your drink into your cup. He says, I notice you put things in tiny box.
TakTak takes a long sip, just kind of nods, waiting for more.
Oh, he pours you some more.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And?
Can I see tiny box?
Oh,
That's so cute.
He grabs a box and he's just like so fascinated by it. How you make work? He shakes it.
He shakes it.
TakTak kind of like opens up the top for him a little bit. See? These runes right here? He starts like tracing the little indents he did on the side. These right here, these are the ones that I used. They make it go bigger on the inside. Took a few tries though.
Can I see? He tries to put his hand in, and he freaks out. He says, "Oh, you need to teach me how to make one."
TakTak kind of thinks for a moment.
He also looks at your ears, and he just like looks at all of your headgears and arms and pouches laid about you. You don't wear too many because the rest is at your
the box.
the stuff. But yeah, just whatever you have around your body, and he's trying to yeah, he's basically inspecting as if you have more of it. He thinks that you're made of it, basically.
Accurate.
TakTak will kind of smile wide at the question, like, yeah, TakTak never really teach anyone before. TakTak just trying to figure out how he does what he does. Learning new things. That's why TakTak needs research. Ooh, look at this. And he's gonna reach into the bag and pull out like this little carved, like kind of metalish head that looks like it belongs to something that he's putting together. And see? If I can get this one here, this one will work even better. Have the body move on its own.
Hey, I recognize something like that. I think Iwani has something like that.
Oh.
His eyes go wide. Is that little happy owl?
Yes, she wears around it like necklace. She thinks it's Omen.
TakTak was about to be like, I made it, but then as he hears like she's happy that it's an Omen, be like, close his mouth. Oh yes, good luck.
Do you make omens like that? Make me one. If you make, I teach you how to like hunt, and you can teach me Omen.
TakTak could probably make Omen. Probably just as good as her Omen. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
He smiles. He says, "You little one, funny. Here, drink more." And he pulls. Here you go.
Drink it.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes! TakTak's getting wasted.
Alright, so Constitution saving. Oh wait. He gets proficiency with that being a gnome. So 11 plus 4 is 15.
15. Oh yeah, he pours you one glass and it's fine. It didn't hurt you as much. In fact, you taste the initial alcoholic fume of the drink. Kind of bothers your nose a bit. It tingles a bit. But when you drink it, it has like this dense, very bitter and. When I say bitter, I meant like the wine term for bitter.
Gotta clarify.
I gotta clarify because apparently bitter like it means like a little bit of sweet, pungent. It essentially is like a very, very strong red wine. It looks like it's a very common drink, alcoholic beverage around here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They don't keep on slurping that up then.
Yeah.
He's enjoying the funny water.
Yeah, as you're slurping it up, you're having a grand old time. Theo, you hear they're talking, and you finally see Mukano trying to make you feel jealous that he's having fun with TakTak. And he looks over at you as he's trying to say something to TakTak and points at you, Theo. And he basically said to you, TakTak, you have big heart. Why you hang out with small men?
Tilt his head to the side again and be like, but he bigger than me.
He smiles and says, I don't see it that way, my friend. And he pours more of the wine. Drink. And he kind of clings the club together. When they cling it, they don't cling it like toast. They hold their cup from the top and just swirls it and just like cling it from the bottom.
TakTak will try and mimic that as best to his ability. In fascination.
Finally, you hear the roar of cheer as the entire match continues. When the match goes on, it's a little bit more intense after a couple of minutes. You see Caelynn sweating. She comes back to her corner and take a break for the duration, and so does Kuthra. After which, the drums drum again for the sign of a competition to take place again, as both of them goes back into the circle after about a 2-minute break.
Oh wait, there's a little break there.
Mhm.
While he's drinking with his new friend, TakTak's also gonna be like, "Oh, can we talk to Princess? Princess?"
He smiles and points to go ahead because he doesn't know how to say it.
TakTak's gonna grab his little bat or cube of holding and be like, "I'll be right back," and then shuffle down.
Okay.
And that's Caelynn.
Yeah, you waddle your way over to Caelynn, and you find her sweating, and oh man, she's like covered in dirt, but she is hanging in there.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, I am.
Caelynn's or TakTak's just gonna like hold up his hand for like a high five, be like, "You're doing good out there."
Ooh, what she's gonna like grab his hand and like look at it. She, I don't think she understands what a high five is. So.
Nope.
Thank you, TakTak.
He's gonna look like left and right, be like, but you are struggling, aren't you? A little bit of a hard fight, huh?
I can handle it.
Want help?
No, I should do this alone, TakTak.
Okay.
Sad face.
She'll like shake his hand a bit and be like, make sure Theoden gets plenty to drink.
Oh, can do. And when you're done, maybe we can test this stuff on something else, if not this.
Okay.
Well, I'll be rooting for you. Bye. Then I'll run back up to the stand.
As you come back, you hear Mukano usher for Iwanya. She's been serving people the gourd. She comes over to you and she says, she hugs you, TakTak. She says, "Little pet." And dangling around her neck, you see the toy owl that you created. It looks like it doesn't work anymore.
Oh no.
Yeah, it'll last forever.
Yeah, but it looks like she's keeping it just around her neck as a necklace.
Still a little metal owl, so it kind of works, yeah.
Yeah.
Although, TakTak will kind of bounce up and down, be like, "Oh, new friend, look!" And he's gonna kind of pull out one of his tools and do like a quick little tinker, because to repair it for another 24 hours without having to build it again, it's like instant, I believe.
Oh, so you're trying to distract her and then stealthily repair it without her knowing?
No, he's trying to do it right in front of her.
Oh. And she says, "What are you doing, little pet?"
TakTak knows the trick for making the Omen work again.
Do you know how to make Omen work again?
TakTak tight with Eywa God.
She's so shocked. And Mukano smiles and nods his head. The Omen writer. He's good. And she smiles. Please She takes off the necklace and gives you the trinket.
Tanurak will do his few little adjustments.
Yeah.
Take an action. And it should move and make noises again for another 24 hours.
Mukano usher a couple like more elves to come by, and they all kind of like stare at you in awe
Oh my
as you
God.
work on this thing. And all of a sudden, they kind of forgot the background a little bit.
Oh, that's fine with me.
At this point, they're looking at you, and Theo's like, "What the heck are they looking at?" And
I'm
you
like,
know,
there's a battle or something over here.
but you do enjoy the audience a bit. TakTak, as they all kind of root for you, and when you're finished, they. As if you have just won like the lottery, they just scream and yell and like, "Ah!
It's alive!
It's alive!" They're freaking out is that you can make a statue move like that. And Iwani takes it and she gives you a big kiss on the forehead because she's so happy. She says, "Thank you." Mukano like is so fascinated by this, and he kind of like punched you on the shoulder. He might have done it a little bit too hard for his own for your own good, but
You fall off the bridge.
he says, "You are Omen Weaver." He raises your hand up, "Omen Weaver."
Uh-oh, this might have been
Everyone just like looks back at you, and they're like, "Oh!"
Oh my God.
And then some of the ladies, the elven ladies, are pouring more of a drink for you. So go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Get wrecked.
He is now. I rolled a natural 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh! Well, that 2 drinks in, actually, like it takes like 5 drinks in after the initial one. Man, you know, it's like one of those college days. You know, you taste so good, you just can't stop.
I'm invincible.
As you down in another and another, you find yourself enjoying the drink a little too much now. You're slightly inebriated. Okay, Caelynn,
All right.
back to you. Theo has never averted his gaze a little. Well, I shouldn't say never, but he still maintained his gaze onto you, wishing that you, and hoping that you would finish this fight. You continue the fight, this time charging at each other one more time. So both make an athletics check. Oh,
That's a 19, baby.
oh!
There you go.
This time,
yeah.
this time you got him in a headlock again, and he's gonna try to break free. So make another athletics.
Oh, I got
Of course,
22.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Woo!
Whoa! But is it a natural 20?
No, it's a natural 19.
Okay. Although you roll high enough, he managed to break away from you, and this time again gather the momentum to push you.
Wait.
Bit. Oh,
I can use one of my things to make him reroll, right?
this is just him breaking free. So she's gonna have to make a check again to. Yeah, if you want to.
So we do the whole reroll special things.
Yeah, you want me to? You have to use your inspiration though.
I know. You know what? They still got theirs. Yeah, I'll use my inspiration to make them reroll that natural 20.
Okay.
Here.
Oh!
You're
What's that?
kidding me.
Did you get a natural 20 twice?
You got a natural 20 again,
God
dude.
damn it.
Roll
Hey,
20 is
remember what-
broken.
Hey, that's a good thing because now it won't be for his next move.
That's
Because we already know she can get out of this one.
Okay.
God damn it.
those.
All right. Kaylin. Yeah, it still goes through.
Jesus.
So you lose one inspiration. Gosh.
I do?
No, I
No.
Okay. I was like, hey, what?
Yeah. You see Kuthra's strong wide body and frame allows him to have a strong foot on the ground, pushing you with great strength. As he pushes you, you're getting closer to the edge. What do you want to do? Kaylin?
I want to acrobatics my way around him again.
Okay.
Because he don't have agility like me.
No. So I'm gonna roll.
Oh,
Nope.
I rolled a natural 9, so that's a 15.
15.
Yeah.
He rolled a 13 for athletics. Oh wait, no, he gets to roll with advantage. I forgot.
Oh no.
'Cause he rolled. Oh, okay. With a 13, and you managed to slip away, but just barely this time because he was prepared for you. And he quickly turned around, removing any sort of advantage that you might have. What do you want to do now?
Is he still by the edge of the circle?
Yeah, but this time, he's bracing himself.
Okay. I'm gonna back up a bit and try and I want to back up and bait him towards the middle of the circle so that I can try and push him to the other side of the circle.
Okay. You back up, and he thinks it's a moment of weakness as he charges to attack you. This time. So, as he's charging in, what do you like to do?
I'd like to.
He's like charging you head on.
I'd like to like jump out of the way, like roll out of the way.
Okay. Would you perhaps want to like toss him backwards as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So this requires you to make a acrobatics check in his versus athletics.
Okay. Oh yes. That's a 24.
Oh, a 24. He rolled an 18 as you take this opportunity to fall back on your back and toss him backwards. As you toss him backwards, he fall onto the ground behind you, but he quickly stands up. He's not quite at the edge yet.
How close is he to the edge?
Inches away, feet away, actually. Less than 5.
I shove him. Oh, less than 5. That means you can shove him.
Yeah, I want to try and get him off balance so he falls out of the ring.
Okay, so you quickly get up and see that you have tossed him back. He also quickly gets up, but during this time, you know what's going on, so you have the slight advantage. You charge in, make an athletics to push him.
Okay, 16, not bad.
He rolled a 22. As you go up to try to push him, he grabs onto you and holds you still, as if all of your strength you've lost all your strength against you, like pushing against a brick wall.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
He's going to try to counter you, so go ahead and make another athletics check defensively.
I rolled an 18.
I rolled an 18. Oh, he rolled a 22. He this time, as you push him, he grabs onto your arm, chops it, like chop your elbow so that your arm could cave in, then pushes you onto the ground to restrain you. And as he does that, he's gonna try to attempt to toss you outside of the ring.
Oh my god. Come on, that one.
How do you want to break out defensively? What do you want to do?
So I'm on the ground on my back and he's on top of me. Is that, or is he?
No, you're on the ground, facing him.
Okay. I want to like try and like, if he, because he has to reach down to get me, yeah. To toss me, or does he have his hand on me?
Yes, sure. Go ahead.
Can I sweep his legs?
Ooh, you want to go offensively? Okay, sure.
Yes.
You offensively try to sweep his leg to break free. This will be a. This will also be another athletics check. You can do it.
Oh
my
no!
god, Eric!
I rolled a
Oh my
14.
god.
Shit, no, I've been rolling like shit, then I roll like a god, then shit, then god.
You're just a god. 2 nat 20s in a row is
know,
god.
right?
Yeah,
Sit
right?
down. In a row.
Would you roll?
rolled
A 14.
A 14.
Mhm.
You almost sweep him away from his leg, but he managed to grab you this time. And he's going to spin you around a couple rotations to then chuck you out. Go ahead and make a defensive action. What's another defensive action would you like to do?
God, I don't know. Can I like
Climb him? Like you're free?
Pull
can-
TakTak.
Yeah, can I climb him?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
you can try to.
I'm gonna
This would
try
be
and
an
climb him then.
Uh,
Acrobatics.
you're trying to do a mid-rotation, so it's going to be acrobatics. It's going to be 2 checks. You're going to have to succeed on your acrobatics, which is a DC, and then you're going to make an athletics.
Yeah, I rolled a 10 on my first roll.
So your acrobatics?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. That's
You did not pass your acrobatics, so you're going to have to roll.
Okay.
So you're going to have to roll your athletics at a disadvantage.
13 is my disadvantage.
No! He managed to chuck you, but you cling onto his arms, and you just fall right in front of him.
Nice. Oh,
You're a bit dizzy though. So he does have an advantage on his attack. This time he's going to attack you one more time.
okay.
Throw an athletics on disadvantage one more time.
Oh, I'm rolling athletics with a disadvantage?
Yeah, because he's tackling you while you're a bit dizzy because you're on the ground right now.
Athletics or
12.
acrobatics?
I rolled a 12 for athletics.
No, this is because he's attacking her. So actually, you're a bit, how do you want to dodge? I should say.
I'd like to roll. That seems
Okay, so then that would be an acrobatics at a disadvantage.
okay. Should I re-roll or?
Yeah, go ahead and reroll.
Rolled a fucking 9.
Okay, yeah, a bit dizzy. You did all you can to survive his toss, but at the end, he managed to shove you outside, winning the second round.
Can I just lay outside of the circle, panting heavily and trying to readjust to the world because I'm still dizzy?
Yeah, you readjust his whole world. You see Kuthra comes up to you and extend his hand out for you to get up, to help you get up.
She'll take it and pat his arm.
As you do, he kind of like murmurs something to you that only you can hear, and so no one else can. He says, "Why do you want to disrespect your father wishes?"
She's gonna blink, kind of taken aback. And then, since they're muttering, she'll like lean up to give him a hug and whisper in his ear, I have things I need to go do to protect us. And then she'll like let go of the hug and like pat his chest. Go to walk over back to her corner.
Okay, as you walk over back to your corner, there's a brief break for everyone, like about 2 minutes. You see Iwani comes up to you, panting and worry for you. She's grabbed some towels and not towel, but some cloth and dampen your sweat. She looks over at you and says, "Caelynn, you got him. You got him. You're almost there. Last round, Caelynn."
She'll smile at her friend. And thank you. I know I can do it.
Would you like?
Good Omen.
Would you like tree drink?
No, not yet. When I win.
She smiles. She takes a step back and kind of watch you fight again in anticipation. Theo, around this time, you see off in the corner, like the most serious person sit, like the most poised ever.
It's Tantan.
It is Tantan. He's just so poised and so serious. Not even relaxed during this festivity.
I'm like, clearly I know who that is. I'm just like, oh, I can see why. He's the actual rock, I think.
Mukano kind of like stumble right beside you, Theo. And he says, "You, little man." Punch you on the chest.
What?
You so weak, you have scars on back.
Yeah, they're old.
When I was young, I don't have scars on back.
Then you're a good warrior.
He smiles at you. He says, "You funny." At least, do you know how to party?
I do.
Where's cup?
I'll pull it.
Iwani. And Iwani brings out a gourd and he grabs the gourd and he says, "Drink. You look so serious."
Oh God.
He just
He's
pours
like
some.
overflowing.
And then he grabs the cup and like makes you drink so fast as you go. Drink more.
It's like I inhaled a little, so there's like a nice burn.
Yeah, like you're like burned and you're like, he's laughing at you and says, "Are humans always that weak? Can humans not drink?
Humans can drink."
Show me." She drinks. He says, "You drink like little boy. Come on, drink more."
God damn it.
Yes.
I'll bring another one.
Ah, even little friend like him, big hearts, drinks bigger than you.
He had 2 cups.
No, he has whole gourd.
Did he? Did TakTak?
He did.
Oh shit.
TakTak, are you vibing?
Well, I only looked for 2 cups. So.
Yeah.
Like, TakTak. I look at
he-
TakTak.
TakTak is like,
Pass out drunk.
no, Iwani's like petting him. He's enjoying the attention.
Like doing a weird little dance.
Yeah, he's doing a little bit of a dance. Some of the elven girls are laughing, clapping.
So I want to take in this moment, like, what do the majority of these people like look like? Like, is there a lot of like Wani said that they breed a lot. Like, do I actually see like a lot of children, elven children,
As of right now, you
like a Wani?
don't see a lot
Yeah,
of
that's what I
elven
thought.
children like Iwani.
What's she talking about?
They breed a lot for elves.
Yeah, I know. I'm like Wani said that. I'm like, what? And now I'm like, yeah, I know.
But to be fair, they don't look like children. They
Oh,
might
okay.
be children to the elves, but they don't
That's
look
true. But I mean, they have to look like Iwani or younger
like them. Right.
because Iwani said she's not.
Some
of age.
of the girls look like Iwani's age.
Okay.
But it's really hard to tell. You're not very accustomed to telling.
Well, yeah. But I was just curious.
Yeah.
Interesting. But it looks like they're all having like a fun time.
Oh yeah, you see TakTak put like one hand on his hip and he's like doing like a weird hip dance.
It was like TakTak.
But TakTak overall is having so much fun.
TakTak rock.
Worms just being like, "And you get it now, and you get it now, and everybody gets it now."
Oh my god.
Omen Weaver.
And they just scream, "Oh man, we back."
I like how you distracted from the.
Nah, that's
Usually,
fine.
it's usually the servants that are distracted from the fight. There are plenty of elves lined up against the tree, watching from the fight above.
Okay. Do I feel like anyone's giving me bad eyes while I'm here, or everyone's chill again?
Everyone's super chill, actually. You can't really tell because it's a party scenario and it's dark. You can tell from the fact that Tuntun is looking at you kind of weird,
Mhm.
but he's always serious.
Okay,
He's always looking at you weird.
but I don't recognize him.
No.
Okay.
Mukano then says to you, "Hey, you are scary like an eagle, like Tuntun over there."
To me.
Yeah. He says, "Even I get bored looking at him,
Yeah, he's.
and I'm serious."
Mukano serious.
Yeah.
I mean,
You make Tuntun look bad,
looks offended.
but
Hey.
Tuntun, good guy, if you know. Huh?
Oh, okay. Your friend's
Tuntun!
Oh God.
He waves at him. Eagle pipe?
Eagle Pipe.
He said in like broken common, and Tuntun kind of cocked his head a little bit as if he knows what that meant. And he says back in Elvish, it says, so confused by what he has just said, and asks, and say to him, Tokala Ulpa? And you hear Mukano says, Ooh, Tokala Pupa. And then he's like, he waits for a wave for one of his tribe member to come up to him. And his tribe member
right now?
walks over to you.
Oh, they want me to get high. Oh,
and brings out a long
pipe.
It looks like a flute.
It looks ridiculous, but
And I have it at the tip of it. And he says, You know smoke?
no.
Humans don't smoke?
Well,
Humans are boring.
Peer pressure. Get him.
We elves know how to have fun.
I'm like so shocked at this. I'm like, you have fun by smoking?
Have you not? You have not smoked. You don't know. It's fun. Smoke.
I've had smoke and fires, but
The Tokala tribe has the best medicine
gonna
for
get-
smoke.
oh Jesus! I'm gonna get high off my ball.
Cash.
Cool. So you do it?
You go first.
I don't know how to do it.
You stick this end here, and
Then what?
then go.
I hesitantly like, I'll look at him like, is this another fucking joke?
We're
Insight.
He looks at you so inebriated and so eagerly inebriated.
It's a 6.
You believe him.
Okay. I'm gonna take the pipe. Like, humans can be fun. I'll breathe in.
As you breathe in, he says,
I hold my
Out?
breath.
out. No, not out like there, out to pipe. As you go back into the pipe, you see the pipe, the tip of the pipe has like this eagle's head and it just spew out smoke. And he says, ah. He smells the smoke too. He's like, ah. Good breath. And as you go, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, God.
I love this.
15.
Oh yeah, you feel a sense of airiness in your head as you're about to pass out, but then you come to
Oh
consciousness
God.
again, and you realize that wait, you have to roll a no,
I
that's
don't.
later. Because you have 1 point of exhaustion.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then write that down. But that's for ability checks.
Yeah. That's for ability checks. You're a bit tired, but you enjoy it. It actually has a earthy taste to it. It smells like burnt wood.
Ooh.
But it's very therapeutic as well. It relaxes your body. A couple of minutes later, then he takes the pipe and does it as well. As
Oh my
you guys,
God, he's stacking it all.
oh yeah, he's having fun. He's a party man.
Oh.
As we go back over to Caelynn.
Yeah.
All right. Again, you guys are one corner of each. He's gonna stick with the same plan and charges in headstrong at you, thinking that you will meet him in the middle. What would you like to do?
I want to wait for him to charge me, and then at the last possible second, I want to get out of the way.
Oh,
Be like a bull.
okay. Just get out of the way.
I want to dive out of the way so that, because
He'll
he's
run
expecting to hit me. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you just stay there, bracing for the impact. You know that he can see you, that you're waiting. So you guys are actually playing this mind game. He knows that you're trying to dive him now. It's at the point where like how fast can each other catch. And go ahead and make a acrobatics, and he'll make an athletics.
Thank you, baby Jesus.
I'd like to. Oh,
21! I hate this game.
I'm sorry.
Damn!
I'm sorry.
Okay, you rolled 5 natural 20s.
I did. I did. I could roll a lot. 1,
I'm
2,
writing
3,
this down.
4. 4 natural 20s.
I hate this
I don't
game.
normally get this, but when I do,
I hate this game.
You're on fire.
Roll 20 is broken.
okay. With that being said, he sees you diving, and you notice that he knows that he's gonna catch you. Like, you know that he sees you diving from a mile away,
Damn.
but he is going to
This is so funny.
continue his run anyway and act as if he has fell for your trick.
Oh no!
He falls outside the ring, and everyone jumps off
He's
and screams. Well, because the bear tribes are supposed to be.
a good voice.
Never mind.
Good
You don't
with
care.
it.
Okay, so he fall down, and he looks back at you. And as everyone jumps up and screams, you see your father face off in the distance from happiness to kind of sullen sadness, but again, happy again. You see that his daughter has won.
Oh. Can I go help him up?
He turns around and gets up as you help him up. He calmly, kind of smiles with his, calm looking eyes and just go, save our tribe and come back home safe.
She will nod and give him a big hug.
As you give him a big hug, he says to you, as he takes the bear, he realizes as he's about to take his necklace off, he's like, oh, no, too big. He just rips off the bear paw part of the necklace, and he says, you have, as a token of honor that you have completed this ritual, I bestow upon you the bear paw of the Kongi tribe.
I will take it and look at it.
As you take it, you hear your father scream out, my brothers and sisters, my tribal brethrens, cousins, my daughter has finally become a full-fledged warrior. And everyone just screams out, Ta'apo, Ta'apo. And then they just chant, and you see Mukano stands up right away and just screams, Ta'apo. And you hear Theo goes up and goes, Top. You stand up, try to do what Mukano did. And you see him laughing and slaps Theo on the back. And Theo just falls down so tired. He's relaxed.
I am nice and relaxed now.
Yeah.
Time for bed.
Caelynn, at this point, you hear Iwani runs up to you and jumps into your arms. She gives you a big hug. She says to you, Caelynn, you did it. You are a legend to us all. I hope to be like you one day.
She'll hug her back real tight. Kind of spin around because it's fun. And, she loves Iwani. And she'll smile and look down at her and be like, I know you will. And she'll poke her nose.
She smiles and she giggles. And she says, look, Caelynn, a small pet who made me this. Fix my Omen. And she shows you the metal owl.
Oh,
You fixed it, right?
very, very good. She'll try and look over wanting to see what TakTak's up to.
Oh,
Be like,
yeah.
I am the elf god.
Oh my god.
You hear a bunch of Elvish warriors and Elvish people alike, cheering with TakTak, Omen Weaver his entire time.
Roll for hangover.
So TakTak is plastered and Theo is passed out. Is that?
I'm high as
No, he's high as fuck.
He's high
He's
as fuck.
relaxed.
Okay.
Everything's mellow,
Okay.
bro.
I
This
guess.
was your people that did this to us, okay? Just remember that.
Hey man, it's not a party.
apparently.
I get Caelynn will look at Iwani and be like, "So about that drink."
Oh. She runs over to grab the gourd and goes over to you with a cup and pours the gourd for you. Pours the gourd into the cup, and she says, "Here, Caelynn, for you, Tapo."
She'll down the cup.
You down the cup as you walk over, and you hear Mukano goes, "Ah!" Because he's so surprised that you can down the cup like that.
That's right.
He says to you in Elvish, "You can definitely drink. Cheers to you."
She'll like shake her empty cup and nod.
Yeah. He says, "Iwani, come. We need more." Iwani says, "Oh, okay." She runs back over to the kind of like the service area to grab more like another gourd and pour in, because TakTak had like 2 full gourd by himself.
Small man
So-
drinks a lot.
Yeah.
Because he rolled pretty high on his saving throw. He's plastered as you drink more and more. You notice that Mukano just loves the sight of festivities and enjoys hanging out with Theo for the time being, because Theo's so chilled.
You'll be vibing.
Yeah. He
Rip
looks-
off my shirt. No, get comfortable.
Yeah?
I don't know. Does everyone else have their shirts on?
I mean,
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Theo, you rip off your shirt. As you rip off your shirt, luckily the markings on your body covers your tattoo.
Nice. Good. Sweet.
No
Woo!
one seems to notice.
Good. I was worried about that. That's terrible.
As you are enjoying and drinking, Caelynn drinks more and more to catch up.
I got it. All my friends are wasted.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay,
Gotta do that check.
that's an 18.
8.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're no fun. No.
No, she drinks more. She's able to drink like at least 2 more gourd. Go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw after 2 gourds.
That's a 19.
Ow, she could drink more.
Oh damn!
I would like to
But
mock both of them for not being able to drink as much as me.
Hey, I wasn't offered more drinks. They offered me a pipe.
Still, gonna mock them.
Ah, shit.
These boys under the table.
I'll drink with Caelynn.
Yeah, you drink, Caelynn?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw.
Yeah,
Oh, you got it up.
humans can drink.
Okay, one more.
Oh god, I can't get 21.
Oh, you're catching up with Caelynn right now. Yeah, you guys are going neck and neck. Oh, Mukano's enjoying this. He's like, "I pour gourd now." He pours gourd for both of you as he watches you guys drink. Who drinks more? One more Constitution saving throw, Caelynn.
Oh,
No! Shit! I rolled a 7.
You rolled a 10.
I choked on my
What did you roll, Caelynn?
I rolled a 7.
Oh my gosh!
That's hand in hand.
Both of you guys, you drink to the very last drink, but Theo won by a narrow margin. As he's still up when Caelynn passes out, and then shortly after he's exclaimed that he has won, he passed out as well.
Oh,
Just falls over. Thump.
Just both flopped on the ground.
And Mukano laughed the entire time. TakTak, you can see this because he's just like laughing the entire time as both of them fall pissed drunk. And the chief laughs as well. Everybody laughs because, elves find it funny when you fall drunk. But all in all, The party went without a hitch. But during that time, actually, you guys wouldn't know. You guys did pass TakTak. The only person that would know is TakTak.
Oh no.
Only TakTak. No.
Oh, TakTak, make a perception at a disadvantage.
Oh god.
Oh God.
Well, that's probably the roll we're gonna go with. Let me make sure. Yep. So that's a natural 2 with a +2, so a 4, good buddy.
Or
Is that with your +1 of the lucky stone?
That would be a 5, good buddy.
a
I'm gonna
5
do a little
is,
sticky note, just leave it on my desk from now on.
5 is not
+1.
enough. 5 is not enough, sadly.
I assumed as much.
So TakTak, you party until you can't party no more. Eventually, you do fall asleep. Mukanos, you just hear the last word of Mukanos is, "Oh, you alright?" All right. With that being said, Caelynn,
Yes.
you and your people wake up in the morning as you see a bunch of elves lie down on the floor, sleeping, waking up. As you awoken, you notice that
He was missing.
Theo and TakTak are covered in pink bruises.
Pink bruises?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Uh-oh. Did we get hickeys? Is that a hickey?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. They slept on the ground around here. Their body's not accumulated to the environment yet, so a bunch of bugs have bitten them in the night.
Ow. Oh, that's the worst.
Oh no.
I'd rather have a sword swipe.
Mukano was eating one of your they're called plapple, but they're like an apple, but it has the consistency of a grape, but a size of an apple, more like a plum, you know.
Okay.
And the color of red, and then the bottom part of it is bright orange. He's biting one to one early in the morning as you finally come to consciousness.
Ugh.
He says to you, "Congratulations, warrior. How does that feel to be a honorary Kongi tribe warrior?"
She'll like chuckle.
Feels good?
Yeah, it feels good.
He wakes you up and he says, "I have terrible news for you." Well,
What?
the warriors that went to find the enemy, half of them came back alive. The enemy was too strong.
Caelynn will stand up at that. Only half?
Only half. We lost 3. And one of them sent a message, discovered Iwani's father dead.
Yes. I had seen him. I just had not gotten time to tell Iwani.
Well, she took the news okay.
Will you wake these two up? I'm going to go see Iwani. She'll motion to TakTak and Theo.
He says, "You can't.
Why not?
Your father said that there was some suspiciousness amongst Iwani's father. She is at the shrine right now, in trial."
I'm going.
You can't.
I'm going.
Caelynn, if you break the code, you know what happens.
What happened?
You have worked so hard to become a warrior.
What happens?
What happened?
Oh, do you stop?
Yeah, I'll stop.
DM,
Okay.
what happens? History check.
He says, you know that if you break the rules, your father will have to pull one of his deals out of his pocket.
Bastille.
You are going to fall back into the same thing that you are trying to fight for. Your freedom.
This should not be Iwani's fault. It was her father, not her. I trust her with my life.
That is not the... It's not for you to decide. It is for the shaman and the chief to decide.
The chief.
You should wait. You should wait for her outside of the shrine, but do not disturb the child. I warn you.
Thanks for the morning.
Now I got to wake up your friends. It looks like they are food for the critters.
Yeah.
Okay, I will go wait. Wake them up and just keep them busy. And she
You do
will-
not want to wait for Iwani?
I'm going to wait for her outside the shrine.
Go now, if you must.
She will nod and then run off to the shrine.
As he walks over, he tries to shake TakTak up, and he says, "Omen Weaver, Omen Weaver, wake up! Omen Weaver, wake up! Wake up!" He grabs a pellet from one of his bags and says, "Come!" And he kind of prop your head up a little bit, and he put in a little brown pellet into your mouth and force you to chew. It's like this extremely bitter medicine.
I'm guessing
and
it's good for waking them up and getting rid of hangovers.
oh yeah, it definitely. It's like smelling salt. Like it definitely wakes you up.
Oh, okay. Taco was kind of like eyes flash open, start bouncing up and down.
Oh, get some blood pumping.
Good. It's he points to his backside and he does like a motion with his hand. He says, "Bobcat droppings."
Oh my god.
TakTak will just kind of stop and just be like,
Good for vitality after party.
No.
Thank you.
and then Taco just start like scratching his tongue with his hand.
Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh.
Ew.
As you start scratching your tongue, you notice that your thumbs are really big. Your hand fingers
Oh, from being bit.
from being bit.
Oh my god.
And you see, and then you look at your fingers. You see some creatures on your fingers,
Oh no.
and then like he actually crawls in your mouth, and you're like, he says, Omen Weaver, where's Iwani when you need her?
You know where she is.
He said that to himself though. He says, "Come on, Elven Weaver, we are going to take you to healer, okay? Don't touch mouth."
Don't forget Theo.
Oh, yes. he says, "Wait here." Goes over to Theo and he says, little man.
TakTak?
Yeah. Take the brown
No.
TakTak's too distracted with his own fingers and bugs to notice what's going on. He can't warn you.
Oh, well.
As you chew, it tastes extremely bitter. As you wake up, as you spit it out, he's like, you're awake.
What?
Get up.
What was that?
You had so much fun.
I guess that's what you could call it. Okay. Wait, why are we outside? Oh,
We didn't get
my shirt off?
Yeah. You put your syrup back on quickly, and he says, "We must take Omen Weaver to healer, and you too."
Why? I feel okay. Do I see my hand when I go to like touch my shoulder?
You touch your shoulder. You notice that you feel bumps on your chest. Your fingers are a lot bigger. You're having like some sort of reaction to the bug bites.
I think I'm still seeing things from the
and
pipe.
You see a little creature kind of crawl on your shoulder. And you don't do. As you do that, it hurts. It stings your body so bad. You're like, and he says, "I tried to warn you. Come, let's go."
Just like disheveled hair. It's like all down now.
Yeah.
I'm just like so confused where we're going, but I'll follow him.
We go healer. You got to. He like does the bite. Yes, bit by.
I pull off the carcass. Bug. Like what is this like a spider or
no it looks like a roly-poly but on the inside of it you see two pincers.
Ooh. I mean, do I feel like I could use this to like make a cure later to like something? Nah. Okay, throw it on the ground.
Get out of here.
No, I am with medicine.
No.
Ew. Okay.
He pointed his mouth, but it's not next to Theo. Go. Capo. That's all he's gonna say is to keep walking.
Cat.
Yeah.
Just what does he motion, or he just says it?
He just
points at his mouth while he says it.
Why do you cat poop?
He's not even gonna respond to that one. Just gonna keep on walking.
Okay, so
as you guys walk to find the healer, Caelynn waits outside of the shrine, and before anything happens, I think we're going to have to wrap up today's session.